Today, let's make some real French crepes. Hi, this is Eti and welcome to my kitchen. So what are crepes? They're just very thin French pancakes. I grew up in Brittany and crepes originated from Brittany, so I've been eating a lot of crepes all my life. Crepes are such a big part of French tradition. There's even a national holiday, la Chandeleur holiday of the crepe. Or you just eat crepes all day. Savory, sweet, you share them with your family, friends, until you reach food coma. There's two types of crepe, sweet and savory. Sweet usually have flour, eggs, and milk. For savory, buckwheat flour, water, and a bit of salt. Today I'm gonna show you how to make both. But before you get cooking, please hit that like button and subscribe and help me reach 1 billion followers. First, let's start with the buckwheat crepe batter. I add 1.5 cups of water in the bowl and 1 cup of buckwheat flour, adding it slowly into the mix so you don't get any lumps. Just like this. Slowly mix it nicely, and this is what you should get, a nice and fluid batter. Add some black pepper, a bit of salt, about 1 teaspoon, and now let's do a sweet crepe batter. 2 eggs in a bowl, break them up nicely, shake it, just like this. Add 1/2 cup of sugar and then 1.5 cups of milk, just like this. And 1 cup of flour slowly. Same thing for the buckwheat crepe batter. You don't wanna have any lumps in it. And mix it. Voila, a nice and fluid batter. A pinch of salt and some vanilla. Now I get my pan nice and hot and start with the buckwheat crepe. I put some butter on the towel and butter my pan. Nicely, just like that, so the crepe doesn't stick. And I'll start with my buckwheat crepe with a ladle, and I'll swirl my pan just like that to make it even, just like this. Don't worry guys if it's not perfect the first time. Make sure you're adjusting your heat guys, so your pan doesn't get too hot. Then I'll just peel off the edges with the help of a knife. Now my crepe is ready. I'll drop an egg and I just swirl the egg around just like this. Add some ham, your favorite cheese, salt, black pepper, and I'll just close up my crepe. Make a nice like square, just like this. Plate it, and let's get some chives, fresh chives. Chop them up, et voila. Beautiful buckwheat crepe. Now let's move on to the sweet crepe, same thing. Drop the batter on the pan. Make sure it's not too hot and tilt it to make it even. I'll use my knife to take the edges off the pan just like this. Now that it's ready, add some butter, brown sugar, and I'll just close up my crepe just like this, and then I'll just add more butter. You just want a nice little crispiness. Voila! A bit of orange zest and your sweet crepe is done. Our sweet and savory crepes are now done and it's time to taste them. Let's start by the savory one. Makes me feel like I'm in Brittany again. In Brittany, we also call the buckwheat crepe la galette. This is the classic galette with egg, ham, and cheese. But you're free to use any of your favorite ingredients. Now let's move on to the sweet crepe. Juicy, juicy. I love the crispy edges. It's sweet and buttery and zesty just like I like it. Feel free to add some ice cream to it, fruits, fruits, Nutella, anything. That's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching, and please hit the like button and subscribe, and I will see you next time.